Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're in Fowey. Welcome to Fowey. We've parked here in the main car park. We're going to go down into the square. So we're just going to follow that footpath down towards the church and into town towards the quay.
Go!
This is quite steep. They do advertise a bus. Perhaps we'll take that back to the car park. So we picked this little guide up from the local tourist information centre. Our guide has listed some places of interest. Let's try and find them. Obviously Fowey is old, so we're on the hunt for the oldest building.
The Ship Inn, built in 1570 by John Rashleigh, a celebrated merchant. It is named after his famous ship Francis of Fowey. Good, this little guide, isn't it?
What does it tell us about the church?
This is St Finbarr's Church, dedicated to St Finbar, who passed through Fowey early in the 6th century.
Wow.
On his way from Ireland to Rome.
So that's to do with the Saint's Way, isn't it?
Probably flew into Newquay Airport, I would have thought, and then got a connecting flight over maybe.
He didn't come over on a millstone then floating?
No, that's the other one.
That's St Piran.
Yeah. His church was replaced by a Norman one, of which only the fine fronts remain. Rebuilt in 1336, partially destroyed in 1457 in an attack by the French, when the town was burnt. It was again rebuilt in 1460 by the Earl of Warwick.
This whole chapel area is dedicated to the family of Ferry. So you can just see the relief of a knight. 1590. I think that is the oldest grave I've seen. Well, it's the gravestone, isn't it? Yeah.
Sir John
Ferry.
Knight.
It's very difficult to read, isn't it?
Can you read that?
William Ferry. Thomas Ferry.
There's three of them then.
Just can't find a date on it, can we?
This died the 1st of March in the year YEERE of our Lord, 1635.
So the family must have paid for this window as well, because it's a memorial to the Ferry family as well. Oh, what a fantastic church. Look at the pews. So ornate, aren't they? Okay, so let's continue on our tour of Fowey. Our guidebook says, the King of Prussia, situated on Town Quay, it is the probable site of an Elizabethan poorhouse named after Frederick the Great, King of Prussia, whose victories in the 7 Years' War had made him a hero in Britain. Originally it was an old compting house or municipal hall built over the columns of the old market, which still remain to this day. Next door to the pub, the King of Prussia, is an aquarium. Aquarium, locally caught specimens, lobsters, crabs, shellfish. Fowey Marine Aquarium has been on Town Quay for over 50 years and houses a collection of fish from the local waters around Fowey. Town Quay, a place just to sit and watch the world go by. The water taxis will ferry you from your vessel to Badinnet, Polruan or Fowey.
Cementics on it.
Yeah, and he's still going round, don't you just love it?
gorgeous, isn't it?
Very pretty.
Yeah.
People playing on the river. Cruising up and down. So let's make our way up to North Street and see what we can find. Before we head up North Street, I just must have a look down South Street. It just looks so quaint, so old, it's so narrow, and the buildings come out like Tudor style buildings. Amazing.
Sarah?
Yeah?
Guess what I found?
Hang on, I've got to negotiate steps whilst filming.
It's a boaty bench.
Or is it a benchy boat?
Dilemma.
Periwinkle Cottage. Oh, cute. So we're now making our way up 4th Street.
Right, my lugger! The Lugger Inn, recorded as an inn in 1782, and from 1787 to 1806 was the meeting place for the courtleets, which had jurisdiction over harbour and shipping dues.
The building behind me, Noah's Ark. On the north side of 4th Street, it's one of the oldest buildings in Fowey, having escaped the fire of 1457. It's now a dentist. That doesn't look like a dentist.
Doesn't look like a dentist to me.
The Well House. This medieval house, reputedly the oldest building in Fowey, was built in 1430, the year before Joan of Arc was burnt at the stake, before the start of the War of the Roses, and 60 years before Columbus discovered America. Let's go down and explore Albert Quay.
Yeah, I'll have a look at Albert's Quay.
Come on then.
It says Queen Victoria and Prince Albert landed on this quay September the 8th, 1846. We are not amused.
It says Town Quay, where we were a second ago. Church behind, Place House. Some gorgeous riverside properties there. Wow. And looking upriver, on the other side of the river, that is Ferry side. Property rented by Daphne du Maurier's father, and where she used to come on holiday. Eventually he bought it.
Come on, darling, time to go home. Time to go for Prosecco and chips.
Those sheds look cute. So this is Old Custom House. Scallop Shell House. We're looking for a Georgian house that would have been the old post office. That kind of ticks the boxes, but it's got the wrong name. Oh, the door knocker. It's a crab. Andrew, I think you're obsessed with knockers today.
I know, some mighty fine knockers in Fowey.
So where the back meets another back of a property. Got 2 doors. So narrow. Everything's wonky. Oh, it looks really old. It's the old police house. Of course, stained glass windows should be on the other side really, but it's Gribben Head, a sailboat, and a policeman with a truncheon. Isn't that great?
Evening all. Let's be having you.
passage street. Very fine examples of Georgian architecture here, aren't they beautiful? So we're moving further out in history now. This is a Victorian row with their beautiful bay windows. A pair of houses. Look at those. That ornamentation under the windows, absolutely wonderful. It looks like a lion of some sort. Arts and crafts era maybe, Edwardian. Here we have a better view of Ferry side. What a fantastic house. A good play on word. Game of cones. Ice creams and milkshakes. 31 flavours of ice cream. Oh, that is brilliant. Night's watch. How stark. Winter is chocolatey.
Greetings. I am Sir Tells Bad Jokes a Lot. Declare your allegiance. I will have a funky banana. Sarah, what's your favourite ferry?
King Harry.
Mine's Brian.
We picked up our little tourist guide in the Tourist Information Centre and tried to find some of the buildings of interest.
We've had a wander.
We have, around Fowey.
Fowey's lovely, isn't it?
It's really old, isn't
Nice.
it? Yeah, and
Yeah.
we've come up to the very end, to Caffè Mill, where the train station used to be.
Yeah, and the shipbuilding yard and stuff.
Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it. It's really pleasant, isn't it?
I did
Just watching
too.
the world go by.
Can't score it because there's no instructions or anything, but well worth a try.